welcome to another video of Festivity, coming to you from my car this time because we are on a mission to do the Christmas sandwich taste-off. It's this video again where I eat way too much food in one video. Today we are going to be testing Christmas sandwiches. There's always a nice array of those from various supermarkets. So I will be going to collect as many as I can. I say as many, I'm hitting 5 shops. If those shops don't have Christmas branded sandwiches, they do not count and they get disqualified before we even start. Today we're going to take on Tesco's, Waitrose, Sainsbury's, ASDA and M&S. We've got a variety of fancy and value, I guess, although I reckon none of them will cost me less than £3 because, you know, inflation. The sandwiches we're trying to get as close to Christmas dinner as possible. So like turkey stuff, well no, not turkey stuffing, we want like turkey and all the trimmings, you know what I mean? We want everything in there. We don't really want pigs and blanket. If I have to compromise, I will compromise, but these shops will get points off if I can't get my Christmas dinner between 2 slices of bread, because that is what we are after. So I will be back when we are at the first shop, ready to get our hopefully first of 5 Christmas sandwiches, and then I'm going to eat them. You'll have been absolutely loving my terrible in-shop vlogging. I'm dead scared someone's going to tell me I can't do it. Like, don't ask, don't, you know, I never asked, so you never told me I couldn't. It's living in ambiguity. Cat dead or alive? No one knows because you haven't opened the box. You know, that kind of shit.
Chicken stuffing, turkey and the trimmings. That sounds about right. There we go.
Stop number 2. Oh, stop number 2 is it? Waitrose better have sandwiches. I don't actually know if Waitrose must do a meal deal. Mustn't they? I don't actually know the answer. I don't tend to shop in Waitrose very often. I'm not that fancy.
Okay. Oh, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. How many festive stores? Turkey stuffing bacon. I think that's our best shout here. Alright. Let's do it. Ow. Good shot. $3.75 for that one. We have our sandwich, so I'll call that a result. A little bit annoyed about this one, but I guess it's turkey. I guess they're the same. They're like turkey bacon stuffing. It'll do. Ignore this. This is my gym clothes. I've just been to the gym. Oh no, we're low on choices here. This is it. We've got a festive feast. There's a wrap as well, pigs in blankets. I think I'm gonna have to go for the festive feast at £3.50. Another one? Nope, we're just gonna take the last one. They obviously restock later in the day.
Would you like your receipt?
Yes. 3 sandwiches secured. I've not yet been yelled at. But I think this one's easy. It's got to be the turkey. It's all gluten-free. Lovely. I thought that sign in the distance said vlogger shoppers. I was like, hey, that's me. But it doesn't. I'm in here. I actually have no idea how well this filming in shops is going because I'm so anxious about it. The important thing at this point is that it's 4 out of 4 shops. 4 out of 4 sandwiches and I haven't been yelled at yet, so I am loving not being yelled at. I'm going to try and move this mount to the window, so we're going to see how that works, and then we'll head to our final shop, which is actually just over there, so shouldn't be too long till we're there.
He's grimacing. Oh, I don't like those ones. It's just down the bottom of the ribs on the right hand side, and he can't bowl through those.
No, he can't, especially at his pace. He's a 90-mile-an-hour bowler. He's a all action.
There's a lot of options here. I think we're going to go for These are seeming to be all the same, so looking like it's...
Please tap or insert your card on the payment device.
Ta-da! I did it! I did it and I didn't get yelled at. Woohoo!
Some of those were quite hard to find. So most of them, when you go into a supermarket, they're right on the front door. But these, some of them, like that one, M&S, I had to kind of walk around and find. They were really tucked away, actually. Waitrose is quite easy. ASDA was a bit of a search. Sainsbury's was a bit of a search. Tesco's, I get food from Tesco's quite frequently, so I did know exactly where to go for that one. Right, we're gonna go get Costa, because I deserve it. That's right, I deserve it. So we have returned from our trails out of the house with our 5 sandwiches. We have M&S, Tesco's, Waitrose, Sainsbury's, and ASDA. They are all turkey and trimmings, turkey stuffing, whatever, this kind of thing. You were with me when we got them. What I've done is basically taken a quarter of each of the whatever was in the sandwich box, because I'm going to eat all of these. Perhaps not all of them on video, but it's lunchtime, so this is my lunch. This is how this works now. We're going to be talking about a few different things. Firstly, bread, turkey dryness, what's in there, value for money. The most expensive by far was Waitrose, which is this one over here. This was £4.75. The cheapest was Tesco's, which is this bad boy down here. He was £3, the cheapest of the lot. All of them were between £3 and £4.75. So obviously if you get these in the meal deal, you do get a bit of a discount off them. But let's find out which Christmas turkey sandwich you should be buying this year if you're in a festive mood. I very smartly put all of the wrappers under the plates so that, you know, if I'm not stupid and I forget which ones they're from. First things first for this one, ASDA had the limited range. It was the least options we had. I assume that ASDA restocks their sandwiches just before the lunch rush. I went in the morning thinking that they'd have restocked overnight so that it was all there for the lunch rush. Alas, ASDA really didn't have many options. Jolly festive feast, mine I add. It is smoked turkey breast, pork, apricot and chestnut stuffing, gravy, mayonnaise, and a fruity cranberry chutney on thick white bread. Why gravy and mayonnaise? Mayonnaise is the interesting one here. What I'm going to try and do, somehow, is open the sandwich. Well, doesn't that look appetizing, guys? I can't wait to put this in my face. It looks like grated cheese, texture-wise. Also, the cranberry sauce is mainly on this side of the bread, not really on this side of the bread. We are going to be talking about dryness, because one of the things about these kind of sandwiches is that because it's a turkey, and turkey is quite a dry meat, I think, it can very quickly dry out your sandwich. What I can't see, gravy, can't really see that. Stuffing's there. Chutney, mayonnaise is in here somewhere. This is also the only one we have on white bread. This one also isn't gluten-free, but some of them are. So stay tuned if you're gluten intolerant or vegan, because, well, if you're vegan, none of these are gonna help you. All right, let's give this a taste. Smells good. Smells very, I don't know how it smells. It smells good. I can't taste the mayonnaise. Can I? No, I think that's the apricot from the stuffing. That is the taste I'm getting there. Not too dry, quite a moist sandwich. There is a lot going on, as we've discussed. Keep forgetting this camera's here, sorry. I can't taste the gravy, if that's in there. Although it could just be there to like be making the sandwich more moist. It's not a bad sandwich, to be fair. It's quite tasty. The texture looks horrific, but I'd say it's pretty nice. I don't really have, well, I mean, I suppose we have to eat more sandwiches to compare if this is good or not. But off the bat, tastes pretty good, smells pretty good. There's quite a lot of filling for what you're paying for, and it's quite nice and moist, not too dry. So, good job, ASDA. Lovely start. So here is our M&S supporting shelter helpline to defend the right to a safe home. That's nice, isn't it? This is M&S's turkey feast on a soft malted brown bread. Where are my descriptors for what's actually in here? Do I not have one? M&S, you're letting the side down. Oh, no, here it is. Roast British turkey breast with pork, sage and onion stuffing, onion mayonnaise, cranberry chutney, and smoked British bacon on malted brown bread. What is with
the mayonnaise. There's more mayonnaise in this one, which is confusing. I think you can see the mayonnaise on the back here. But again, let's try and get you a cross section. Also, some of these were really easy to cut in half. The Sainsbury's one was the easiest. It just like sliced in half. The rest of them, specifically this one and the Tesco's one, or was it the Waitrose one, they were a little bit tougher to cut in half, which, you know, should suggest lots and lots of lovely things inside. So let's get this open best we can. Okay. Once again, what I'm noticing is wherever the turkey is, it's not super visible. Clearly can see the bacon, can clearly see that stuffing and the cranberry sauce. I don't know if it's butter or the onion mayonnaise you can see there as well, but yeah, not quite sure if the turkey's just got mushed into the stuffing and the rest of it, or if there really isn't actually that much turkey in here at all. Let's give it a smell. It smells good, but that could just be the stuffing. Let's have a taste. Bacon strong, obviously. Moist factor, very good moistness, definitely not too dry, but I can't taste the turkey. I'm trying to find some turkey. A lot of onion. That was an onion. Considering it's called a turkey feast, there's quite a lot going on, and what I think this one's actually done is overpowered the turkey. Considering this is called turkey feast, it doesn't seem to have that much turkey going for it. Onions have definitely got the stuffing. It's good stuffing, and that's also the smell I can get off it as well. Is definitely the stuffing. For a turkey feast, if that was like a stuffing and bacon sandwich, I'd be all about it. But that is not what I purchased. I purchased a turkey feast sandwich. Turkey's in the title. There's not even bacon in the title. There's not even stuffing in the title. It's turkey. That's the one thing I think I found was lacking. So here we will go for our next sandwich, which is Sainsbury's, I think. Sainsbury's. Free from Sainsbury's. So this is our gluten-free sandwich for anyone who is interested in such things. This one also called Turkey Feast, but it's called Turkey Feast with gluten-free pork and sage and onion stuffing. Do we have a further descriptor of what's in here? British turkey breast, pork, sage and onion stuffing, mayonnaise, again, clearly that's a binding agent, I hadn't realized, cranberry chutney, and maple cured bacon on gluten-free seeded bread. Okie dokie. So we will do, well, I actually quite like the look of this bread. It looks nice. Doesn't smell too bad either. It doesn't smell like bread. No, it's gluten-free. It has a smell to it. I mean, it could be the insides, but I'm thinking it's the bread has a discernible scent that is not bread-like. But here we go. So here we are looking on the inside again. Now, I'm going to give them their dues here because this could be my cutting abilities. It could be that the way I've cut these sandwiches has removed some of the insides, filling, that's the word I wanted, from the proportion to where it is. However, I will stand by, I just cut them in half. I cut them straight down the middle. There was no deliberate siding of the swiping. I even tried to pick the most stuffed halves of the sandwiches before I cut them in half, and then pick the most filled side of that sandwich after it had been cut in half. So to see this situation going on, it's just showing to me that there isn't an even spread of ingredients within most of these sandwiches. ASDA so far has had the best spread. I've just realized I'm gonna have to pick my favorite. What I am gonna try and do is take a bite here so we can get the full bacon turkey stuffing, cranberry, mayonnaise shebang. Here we go. Well, I mean, needs must if you're gluten-free, but that ain't good bread. The bread's got a weird texture to it. Obviously, that is just because it's gluten-free. I'm not going to hamper on about the bread too much because that's not what we're here for, although it does have an effect on the overall sandwich. Now, this is the situation I was talking about the turkey. Obviously, of the three we've had so far, this is the one with the most turkey. You can see that nice lovely chunk of turkey visible there. But what it also is that that's very dry. And so to counter that, you really need a lot of moisture going on, and this sandwich does not have enough moisture to overcome the dryness of the turkey. So this is a much drier sandwich. I'll take another bite, but I now have no more bacon. And also what's adding to that, it's a bit of a struggle to swallow, what's adding to that is the gluten-free bread, because that also doesn't have a lot going on for it. And it's missing certain elements that are actual elements of usual bread. I'm curious to know whether, if it hadn't been gluten-free, it would have been different. I don't think it would, because I don't think there's just not enough moisture going on the inside. I mean, it's quite a thin spreading of the cranberry sauce. So I'm not sure whether non-gluten-free bread would have helped the situation. Point being, I don't recall there being an option in the shop to get this sandwich on gluten-filled bread, normal bread, gluten-y bread. It's interesting that if you want this sandwich, you have to go free from. That's an interesting choice from Sainsbury's if that's the case. But disappointingly, a pretty dry sandwich right there. So I probably know which one's bottom. So here is the Tesco's one. Now this sandwich very, very clearly had one side that had more filling in it than the other. So as you can see, this is what I've done. I've tried to get the slice of sandwich with the most filling for us to examine. So here is what Tesco's say about their turkey and trimmings, sage and onion stuffing. Our chef's recipe layers turkey breast with sausage, bacon, sage onion stuffing and cranberry sauce. Our first without mayonnaise, interestingly. So we should have turkey, sausage, bacon, stuffing, cranberry. Let's have a look-see here and see what is going on in the Tesco's sandwich, which is feeling like a bit of a mess. Now, we definitely have sausage. We've got a bit of bacon. Again, we'll give it a little bit of the benefit of the doubt on the baconage because this is only a quarter of your offering. But this is, I didn't move anything, I didn't change anything. This is a half of the sandwich that I had available to me. So there's only a little bit of bacon here, a little bit of bacon here, a little bit of sausage here, turkey here. There's a lot of nothingness around the crust. So I'm wondering if when we get to Waitrose, which is, as I said, our most expensive, if we see like the layers much more even. Our chef's recipe layers turkey breast. I'm not buying it, Tesco's. Lots of turkey though. So we've got a lot of dryness here that we need to fight that with. It's also going to be difficult to get a bite with everything in it because of the way it is. And also, can you see how squished this bread is here? Hopefully you can see that. If not, I'll hold it here just in case. But it's super squished here, and that's moisture. That's the bread having absorbed moisture. Let's have a bite. I'm slightly biased here because I really like Tesco's sausage sandwiches. So the fact there's sausage in this makes an Alice happy. There is a lot of moisture going on, a lot of different flavors. I don't necessarily think the taste of bacon was there. The stuffing kind of comes towards the end of the bite. The sausage comes first, but I think that's just in the placement. I think in terms of layers, you do kind of get it progressively through. But the section I had with the turkey in it, there was a lot of turkey there, so it was a really powerful turkey taste. I'm gonna have another bite of this bit just here because it looks like less turkey, maybe a nicer balance of everything that's going on. Actually, I'll go this side because, well, whatever. So obviously less turkey, the moisture content then comes in, makes that less dry, much easier to swallow. Nice bite. The stuffing is really good. The sage is coming in really nicely. The onion isn't too overpowering. Leaves a lovely taste in the mouth. The one thing I will comment, however, though, is everything around the crust. There's probably about one more bite of a decent sandwich there, and then you've just got a bit of a messy, squishy, moist. How many times have I said the word moist in this video so far? But that's kind of what you're left with at the crust. And also the distribution of the ingredients, not that great. But when you get a decent bite, that there is probably a decent bite we've got left. When you get a decent bite, that is a pretty good sandwich, I'm not gonna lie. And I do really like their sausage sandwiches. So that is a little bit of a tick in the win column. Okay, on to the last, the one that I'm kind of super curious about. Our most expensive at almost £5. It is Waitrose's Christmas turkey, stuffing and bacon with cranberry and red currant chutney. That is what it is called. The back says, a sandwich made with turkey breast, sage and onion stuffing, smoked bacon, cranberry and red currant chutney, and turkey stock mayonnaise in sliced malted bread. Interesting, they put the turkey stock in with the mayonnaise in this one. Let's have a look on the inside and hope it doesn't fall apart too much. We do have a lot more, as I kind of suspected we might. There's a lot more ingredients going on here, which is good because it's the most expensive and I nearly spent £5 on this sandwich, so I would hope that there's quite a lot of filling in the sandwich, otherwise I'd have been pretty upset with it. You can see the turkey here, bacon here, obviously you've got the red currants on the bottom here, stuffing behind the turkey on this side. That seems to be the natural way to layer things. Obviously you want the sticky stuff on the bottom, on the bread, so that it holds the other ingredients in place. Let's pop this back together. The nice thing about this is I feel like irrelevant of where I take the bite, I am gonna get a nice bite with all of my ingredients and all of my flavors together. So we should get a good range all the way through eating this sandwich of what it is trying to taste like. Let's give it a crack. I'm gonna open this up again because there's 1, 2, 3 maybe layers of bacon. This is a bacon sandwich. It's all I can really taste in the aftertaste as well. You do get a nice hit of the turkey at the start, but because there's so much bacon in here, it really takes away. And bacon is a stronger taste, I guess, than turkey. At least that's what I'm seeming to find. They're probably one of the drier ones as well. Not super dry that I'm struggling to eat it, but it's of the drier end of the scale. And it just tastes like bacon. If you like bacon sandwiches with a hint of Christmas, this is probably the way to go, but it is nearly £5 for a turkey stuffing. I suppose it is turkey stuffing and bacon, so at least it's not lying to you about the fact there's bacon in it. Well, not lying, but you know what I mean. Firstly, I think we can all agree that, sorry Sainsbury's, but the dry, barely filled, not really for me, Sainsbury's, not gonna lie. I'm all up for gluten-free and all up for trying these things, hence why it's here, but the gluten-free bread does not have enough moisture or consistency into it to go with the little amount of the cranberry sauce and the mayonnaise and the stuffing that's gone in there to make it moist. There is a nice amount of turkey in this sandwich, but unfortunately, it's too dry for me. This is really hard. And what's really annoying is it's a toss-up between M&S and Waitrose for who takes fourth. The dilemma. This really does not taste like turkey at all, but the moisture's there, the flavors that are coming through are very nice. This one, turkey's kind of there, bacon's a bit too overpowering. There's flavors in there that just don't do anything, and it's probably on the drier side. So do you know what? I have made a decision. Waitrose is fourth, M&S is third. Very difficult, because ASDA's got a slight advantage because I think this is one of their more premium sandwiches, but I really didn't have a choice. It's a good sandwich. It's the only one without bacon, and I'm not a massive fan of bacon, so I'm okay with that. It seems very filled. I guess the turkey flavor's a bit. Is it lacking, or am I making shit up now? I don't know. I'm gonna have another bite. And Tesco's has got this problem with its ingredients placement, shall we call it? So really, it comes down to, I think Tesco's has the better sandwich, but ASDA has the better fill consistency. And you know what? You don't just take 3 bites out of a sandwich. I'm doing it. I can't quite believe it. Tesco's in second. ASDA is taking the win with first. I want a sandwich I'm going to eat the whole way through and enjoy that sandwich to its end, to my full, and be like, that was a great sandwich. I had a lovely time with it. That's it. That's my ranking. I hope you agree. If you don't, sound off in the comments down below in the coffee pot and let me know what you think if you've had any of these sandwiches. If you have any opinions on these brands, do let me know. Obviously, these are all UK supermarket brands, and as I said, they are all part of the meal deals this Christmas time, so you can get money off them if you get them as part of that meal deal from your chosen supermarket. Please let me know your order of the sandwiches, either from my descriptions or if you've eaten them yourself, down in the coffee pot below or over on the Discord. I'll put a link to that either here or here. I can't remember what side of the screen it goes. It's up on the top. It's a card in the screen. Go and head over to the Discord and we can chat further about Christmas sandwiches over there. But for now, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It's been an absolute blast as always. If you enjoyed this video, go show that like button some good old-fashioned love. And if you want to support the channel, go hit subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss next time I upload a video. Stay awesome, and I will see you all in the next video! God damn it, Tesco's. Who's salad good? Very tasty.